Hello guys, welcome back. Today we are looking at 2018 paper 1 under inequalities. So we have this diagram which has got a x or y plane. We have the x-axis and this is the y-axis. And the question reads, we are asked to write 3 inequalities that define the R region. So for you to write the 3 inequalities that define this region, you must understand the rules to follow. If you can see this line here, it is a solid. It is not like a dotted one. If it is a dotted one, we use greater or less than, right? Then if it is solid, we use greater or equal to, less or equal to, right? So for this line, if you can see in the solid one, so we must start with this line, which is moving from down going up. So this line passes the negative 3,0. So that means our first equation, it will be, so for solution, our first equation, it will be because it is passing x-axis, so it will be x less than or equal to, because this shaded one, it is below, this, because -2, it is bigger than -3, right? So that means we are going to use x is less than -3. So this is our first inequalities. For number 2, for us to consider the inequalities, so we must get one of the point which we are having here. Here we have -3,10 and 3,4, right? Then we must use the equation of the straight line for us to find other inequalities. So here we denoted by x1, y1, x2, y2, right? Then we're going to use this formula, which is y minus y1, which is equals to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Then open bracket x minus x1. Most of you you can use y equals mx plus c. But this equation which is here, it is direct. There's no need of finding a gradient because the part of gradient, it is here, right? Then let's get going. We have y minus y1, we have a 10, which is 10 y1, which is equals to y2, we have 4, right? Which is 4 minus y1, we have 10, then over x2, we have 3, then here there is negative, so it will be minus, then x1, we have minus 3, right? Then open bracket x minus x1, we have minus 3 in the bracket, right? Then y minus 10 is equals to 4 minus 10, which is minus 6, over here it will be 3 plus 3, because negative and negative times negative, which is positive, right? Then open bracket x, even here negative and negative, it will be positive. Negative times negative, which is positive 3, right? Then y minus 10, it is equals to, here we have minus 6 over over 3 plus 3, which is 6. Then open x plus 3, the bracket, then y minus 10, it is equals to, here we have a minus 1, then open bracket, x plus 3. Now we are going to distribute y minus 10 equals what is in the bracket with the minus 1, negative 1 times x, which is minus we are going to note it as minus let's write it minus x, then minus 1 times the positive 3, which is minus 3, right? Then y, if you subtract 10 both sides here, we are going to remain with y equals minus x minus 3, then plus, if you add both 10, which is here plus 10, right? Then y equals minus x, which is plus 7, right? Then here we are going to start with a positive 1, which is y equals 7 minus x. So now, if you can see, this is an equal sign, so we have to use these inequalities. So if you can see from this line, it is it is above here. Let's say we have 7, so this line it is greater, so which means we are going to have y, it is greater than or equal to 7 minus x. So this is our second inequalities. Now let's move on to another question, another inequalities, because we are told to find 3 inequalities. So we have found this one. For number 1, we said it is x is less than or equal to minus 3, right? Then let's move on to this line, because we started with this line, which is x is less than 3, negative 3 is greater than or equal to x. So for number 3, we are going to get this line now. This line here, if you can see here, there's 2. So that means we are going to get at this point. Here x it is 0, so we are going to say 0, 2, then 3, 4, right? Then you denote x1, y1, x2, y2, right? Then we introduce the same formula which we used the earlier on, which is y minus y1, which is equals to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, then open bracket, x minus x1, right? Then let's substitute now. Where is y1, we have 2, so we have y minus 2, which is equals to, where is y2, we have 4 minus y1, we have minus 2, then x2 it is 3 minus x1, which is 0, right? Then open bracket, then x, here x1 it is 0, so that means here we have minus 0. So therefore we are going to have y minus 2, it is equals to 4 minus 2, which is 2 over 3 minus 0, which is 3, then open bracket, x minus 0, right? Then y equals y minus 2, which is equals to, when you expand what is in the bracket with this which is outside, it is going to be 2 over 3 multiplied by x, it is 2 over 3 x, then 2 over 3 times is 0, it is 0. Then now here we are going to add 2 both sides, in which it will be y equals 2 over 3 x, then plus 2, right? Then here we are going to use the other inequalities here, because this shaded one, it is below the y-axis, so that means we are going to use less than. So we are going to say y is less than or equal to 2 over 3x plus 2. So our three inequalities are this one here and this one here. So we are done with this question here. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so the next time you may see the new update. In the next topic, we'll be looking at on how to find the coordinate, the component of y coordinate and other thing. Thank you, and don't forget to check those upcoming videos there. Thank you.